Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Happy Gate Crypto here. So the moment everybody's been waiting for this month, and I kind of knew this was coming, that you would see a reduction in the burns as time goes on. So Binance have sent it's just over 6.3 billion LUNC sent to burn. And a lot of people are going to sit there and they're going to say, why is it not more? And I can explain this out in a few ways. We've never done a video on this. We should really, but it's not proactive to do those kind of videos and start targeting those kind of people, if that makes sense. So when the burn tax first came about and Binance decided they were going to get on board, they more or less made a move with the wallet. They emptied this wallet to another wallet, and they were doing all sorts of different kind of changes and things like that. Now, the way that Binance has gone about things is they have figured out how they can best alter their system to be taxed the least. So prior to this burn tax and them getting on board with it, the deposit wallet would see absolutely crazy amounts of LUNC going in and out of it, in and out of it, in and out of it. Now, those are one of the whitelisted wallets. There was a set of wallets that were whitelisted to be hit by this tax, so to speak, and they've reworked everything from the top to the bottom. And as time's gone on, they've now figured out exactly how to get the most least amount of taxable events and things like this. And my lead developer we both watched them doing this when it was happening. And like I said, they moved everything out of this wallet. They made a load of changes, then they moved it all back in. But the matter of the fact is they're still burning, and this is really good. There's a lot of people that think, you know, just because we change certain things inside our ecosystem that they're going to stop burning. Well, I think, you know, I don't think, I know, because I can see them doing it. They're doing everything that they can to ensure they burn as little as possible, and that is as little hindrance to their operation as it can be, whilst also keeping themselves in the limelight. So honestly, this is just them restructuring their wallets out to better suit, you know, what's going on for them. And, you know, they're in their right frame of mind to do that, because they're just throwing money into the wind when they do this. It's even worse than throwing it into the wind. You're literally just destroying it. You're getting money out of your bank. You're going in the garden. You're throwing it. I mean, you could buy the petrol to throw over it. That's probably going to cost you more. So you probably just want to burn that money that you could do that with, you know, whatever. But more or less, you're going in your garden and you are burning those funds. Binance could stop this at any point. They could just say, you know, we've done our part. Kind of similar to how you've seen Bigger Entertainment did it with Shiba Inu throughout a course of time, and then just suddenly just said, you know, we've done our part, we can't do it no more, and it's as simple as that. But CZ is a very smart man, and, you know, it doesn't surprise me that they've done as much reworking as they possibly can to the structuring of the wallets to ensure they're burning as little as possible. But this is supposed to be once a month, every month, probably more than likely, without, you know, leading people up to anything, it's probably going to get worse and worse every month, unless we get a month where, you know, things have gone crazy or whatever. And lots of people are going to sit there and say, well, you know, this is because there's a tax, people are trading less. Well, not necessarily. This is actually a restructuring, a reworking of the wallets. I'm going to try get a video done with Strafe so we can break this all down and get it properly explained to you exactly how they've done this restructure and how it better suits the system when you are having to attribute to the burns like this. So, you know, we've been waiting for this one all month, and I can see this, you know, a lot of people getting quite, not upset over this, but thinking, you know, that's really not that much, considering it was a whole month. But, you know, dates, time, stuff like that, you can do your own research, do your own due diligence, and understand that, you know, it could be more next month, it could be less next month. But from the research, what we're seeing, we've seen a restructure. That restructure is working for them, and, you know, we're still seeing coins burnt, so we can't really complain. As for the overall broader market, it seems like BTC is going to try and make a move upwards to around the 19k, 20k mark. And then who knows what could happen after that. Like I was saying in my previous videos, it's December, it's Christmas. A lot of people are going to be coming off of work in the next few weeks for their, annual holidays, and people have got more time to sit at home with their families, and you just don't know what could happen. Anything can happen around Christmas. I always like to think of that. And, it's the 1st of December, so happy festive period if you do celebrate Christmas and things like that. But this could be good for us because we will always follow the overall market. Now, with what's going over at Luna, it's really good for us because we'll just get dragged up by Luna anyway. So if Luna decides it's going to go on an explosive move, we're going to follow. And it's the same with, USTC or Luna Classic. If one of these three go on an explosive move, the likelihood of the other two following it upwards is pretty high. And then with Bitcoin moving upwards the way it is at the moment, anything can happen. And these bull runs, they will get you when you least expect it. And, the majority of people will always sell the bottom. They'll always get to this point where they'll think, I can't handle this no more, and I'm just going to sell the bottom. And, I can't say to anybody I've sold the bottom before because I honestly, I haven't, but I've seen people who have sold out and then 2-3 days later, we've seen huge pumps, and then they're like, why did I sell out? And it's, you kind of need to think to yourself, if you've struggled all the way to get to the bottom, why would you then sell your position? Why not just DCA and ride it back up? But that's, it's not financial advice. That's just kind of my mindset, how I treat things and how I like to move forward. So this is really good that Binance have, sent their burn. They're still burning. We can't complain about that. We obviously can complain about the amount it is, but there's easy ways to explain why it's a smaller amount and why it's not as much, and it really is just as simple as a restructuring. Folks, stay safe, okay? Beware of scammers, beware of doppelgangers, beware of anybody pretending to be me, and none of this is financial advice, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Shut your goddamn you.